Good morning, boys and girls. It is time for Writer's Workshop. We are going to continue to work on a persuasive writing. You did an amazing job with your last persuasive letters, and I'm really curious to see if you were able to persuade your mom or your dad or your grandma or your grandpa to get them to do what you wanted to do. Were you able to write a convincing letter? Well, here's your chance because we're going to make another letter. This time, we're going to write the letter to someone else. Okay, so if you wrote a letter to mom last time, maybe you want to write a letter to dad. Or maybe you want to write a letter to your grandma and grandpa and mail it to them. Or maybe you want to write a letter to Mr. Stick. Or maybe you want to write a letter to Mr. Lean, convincing him to change the paint color in the kindergarten classroom, because that is what I'm going to do. Okay, so just like last time, we're going to break this down into steps. I think that was really helpful for you when you wrote your letter to have everything prepared and ready to go. Now, the first thing you need to do is come up with your problem. And my problem is I don't like the color of the bathroom in the kindergarten classroom. So I'm going to write my problem down, and I'm going to say, I want to paint the bathroom. Now, boys and girls, I did notice on some of your writing that you were asking moms and dads how to spell things, and I don't want you to do that. The best thing to do when you're learning to write is to sound out your words, okay? If they're not spelled perfectly, that's okay. We're going to work on spelling in first grade. Right now, we're going to practice doing our sounds. So my problem is that I want to paint the bathroom in the kindergarten room. Now, here's the thing. I think that we're ready to kind of expand on doing more than just our problem. Last time we had one lesson on just creating our problem, and then the next lesson was on coming up with the reasons. And I think we're ready to move ahead and create our problem and come up with reasons why we want to make that change. Okay, so who am I writing my letter to? I'm writing it to Mr. Lean because he's the one that's going to paint the bathroom. And if you agree with me, you can write your letter on this too. So I want to paint the bathroom, Mr. Lean, and here are my reasons why. So today you're going to write your problem and you're going to write your reasons, and you need to have at least 3 reasons for a very good, convincing letter. Okay, so I've got my problem. Now I need my reasons. Well, one of the reasons, if you remember back to our classroom, if you close your eyes and think about the bathroom, there are black marks all over the wall from the cleaning crew's mops hitting the wall. And so it looks dirty. So that's going to be my number 1 reason. It looks dirty. Now, when I say it looks dirty, boys and girls, is that a really strong reason why? I think I could really use some work on my reasons, and maybe I can expand on that. So instead of saying it looks dirty, I could be more clear to Mr. Lean and tell him what looks dirty. The walls look dirty. There, that's a much stronger reason. Okay, so that's only one reason. Mr. Lean isn't going to say, well, I'm going to change the paint color because it looks dirty. No, I need to give him more reasons. I need him to really, really understand why we need the bathroom paint color change. It looks dirty. Even though I think that's a really important reason, I need to give him more reasons. The other reason is because it hasn't been painted in a long time. So it needs an update, right? That's a good reason. It's time to paint. It hasn't been painted in a long time. So now we've got the walls look dirty and it needs an update. The third reason is usually the hardest one to come up with, but it also is sometimes the most convincing reason, the one that really changes that person's mind, because they agree with you on the first 2 reasons, and then they think, oh, that is a good idea. So first, I wrote my problem. I want to paint the bathroom. Second, I came up with reasons why. The walls look dirty, needs an update, and now I need that final reason. And I think the thing that's going to convince him the most is that we're going to tell him that it will hide any future mop marks so it will not get dirty again. Isn't that a good idea? Okay, so reason number 3, hide future mop marks. I think he'll like that because then he'll think, oh, if I painted this one time, I won't have to paint it again. Okay, here's your teaching point. Boys and girls, today I want to teach you that you can come up with a problem that you want to fix, and the reasons that you want to fix it can be convincing. So, challenge, write a problem. Challenge 2, come up with 3 reasons you want to fix this problem. And challenge 3, who are you writing to? So say it with me. Come up with a problem, come up with reasons, at least 3, and who are you writing it to? Send me a picture of all that work when you're done, because that is going to be, boys and girls, that's going to be so helpful when you write your letter. I think you saw that last time you wrote your letter. It was super helpful. I can't wait to hear what you guys come up with. And hey, if you want to write a letter to Mr. Lean asking him to change the bathroom color, he might do it. So, up to you. You can come up with anything. Okay, see you soon. Bye.